In my last video on Scotland and vote your conscience and the idea of getting in touch with what it is that makes us valuable. What's the word? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. What I'm thinking is that Scotland, the vote, the failed opportunity, that sort of inner drive to be the best we can be, which I say comes out of conscience. And people, listen to me. I'm not saying consciousness like the Buddhists. The Buddhists have actually surpassed the spiritual movement on this planet as it is represented in religions. The Buddhists, from my perspective, is that they have actually surpassed all the others, because what they do is they create the least amount of rules. That doesn't say they don't have rules. They have a lot of rules, but they reduce the number of rules that they attach themselves to what are called structures within their religion, and they wear these funny looking stupid colored robes that they run around in, and it's a uniform. It's like either you're a soldier killing people or you're a soldier of killing the spirit, which is religion. The Buddhists, the Catholics, the Jews, the Muslims, the Jains, the Taoists, the whole entourage of our becoming, our spiritual becoming. And what I think is really the stumbling block, what we're in now, is these concepts of elite spiritualism. We talk about skull and bones, we talk about Freemasons, we talk about the elites, we talk about New World Order. The idea of actually being ourselves is never an issue in those organizations, in those structures of civilized behavior, in our thought process, in the way we actually exercise our being of higher self. And what I want to just say, we need to now transition away from this mantra, the mantras of spirituality. Spirituality, that what is making us human beings who are the best they can be, is contained in what I have said, is encapsulated with not the concept of consciousness, but conscience. And conscience is a very simple concept, and that is each person needs to feel in themselves at any moment in time what it is that is the right thing to do. Whether that is getting into an argument with your partner because there's some irritating quality in the other person, you want to just sort of have this, you want to have an out. Stop having the out. Abandon the conflict. Feel your conscience, and your conscience will say, I want to be the best I can be for this person. That's how it works. It's weird because the way I go about this, and it comes through my breakthrough in my own work and my art. If you'll have to go back into the videos I did of my breakthrough, the idea of the art that I make. It has to do with being the best we can be. And you know, when this happens, we actually develop an incredible expertise. And the expertise, which I call also originality, begins to affect the world that we live in. Don't confuse this with being our sort of birthright has been consciousness, but conscience is the thing we need to invoke, which says, do the right thing. Do the right thing. It's not about some kind of philosophy of living on this planet within a structure of capitalism or communism or Catholicism or Buddhism or Jainism or Judaism or any ism. It has to do with doing the right thing. This is what I'm trying to say. And the only reason I say it is because I feel it in my own life. How I have been, the way that it represents for myself, how I represent this is through my work and through my relationships and how I can actually be the best I can be in the relationships that I'm in the day-to-day. When I'm by myself, I don't sort of think about philosophies of existence. I think about how I can translate this feeling into the work that I do. And I'm a painter, I make paintings, and this is the 101 of being a human being, to be the best we can be. And it's directly related to conscience. Conscience. Think about this concept, people. Conscience is when you do the right thing, you're going to be caring, you're going to be generous, you're going to be kind. Caring, generosity, love, kindness is not a concept. It is actually something we do. And how do we do this? Because we activate our conscience on that side, our conscience, and conscience is everything.